with Championship November on this docket, now is the time to go win championships. Now is the time to start winning. The second weekend in November has a plethora of games for us to look at, including inside the Big 12 and our very own league. The late games are pretty interesting. Baylor and Kansas State will get it on in Waco, while in the 40 acres, Texas and TCU will get it on. Take a look at the national scope too. It's pretty interesting there also. LSU tries to stay on top of their side of the conference against Arkansas and the Razorbacks. The nooner is Alabama, a rebuilding Alabama. Rebuild, by the way, key word there. Take on Ole Miss. And then the nightcaps. Got a couple of these. The really interesting one. Syracuse trying to stay on top of the ACC as they take on Florida State. Picks coming up next. Boomer Sooner 1982. Don't go away. College football fans, welcome back. You guys know me. I'm Harry James. Plethora of games to talk about this week, so let's just get right to the fun of it. Saturday in the Big 12, the opening game, at least in conference play in the Big 12 this area, FS1, Fox Sports 1, Oklahoma, looking for a bounce-back game against a team that also lost in West Virginia. The game will be played in Morgantown, 11 a.m., Fox Sports 1. No pick for this game, obviously. 2:30 is when you're going to start getting my picks, at least. And that's when Iowa State will be on the road at Okie State. ESPNU at 2:30. I'm taking the Cowboys. I think that they're... I think that the home environment will just be enough for that. Regardless. 6 o'clock, Kansas at Texas Tech, ESPN plus Big 12 Network. I'm taking Tech. Kansas already bowl eligible. Tech looking to get there. Might get it on this night in Lubbock. Also at 6 o'clock, a Fox Sports 1 game between the Kansas State Wildcats. They'll be on the road at Baylor. Really interesting game here. The race chase for the deuce. Second spot in the Big 12 up for grabs. And you know what? Road game in Waco. Texas Baylor will take advantage of it. And they will overhook Kansas State and handle them for the third time in conference play. Also with 2 conference losses because of the win last week. They could have 3, but because of the win last week in Manhattan, that makes this thing prime time, baby. In fact, it will be the epicenter of ESPN College Game Day. That will start at 8 o'clock. The game itself will start at 6:30, and that is the Patterson Bowl. TCU and Gary Patterson's former team as the head coach will now take on where he is kind of as an associate to the head coach at Texas. TCU and Texas get it on like Gary Patterson on. I'm taking TCU in this one. Look for them to take care of business here. They've won this series over the years, but it'll be closer than the experts think. It's about time Texas wins a game in this series. but I don't think it'll be happening this year. So, that is conference-wide inside the Big 12. Let's take a look at the national landscape now. We'll start on Tuesday night, 6 p.m. between Eastern Michigan, and they will be at the Akron Zips. CBS Sports, I'm taking Eastern Michigan. Also on Tuesday, Ohio will take on Miami of Ohio on ESPN2 at 6:30 for the Battle of Ohio. Outside of Ohio State, by the way, I'm taking Miami of Ohio in this one. 7 o'clock, ESPN will have Ball State at Toledo. I'm going to take a Toledo with this one. ESPN at 7 o'clock on Tuesday. That's it for the Tuesday slate. The Wednesday slate, pretty interesting here, too. Already talked about Eastern Michigan. Western Michigan is up next on the picks chart as they will host Northern Illinois. UNI at Western Michigan. ESPN to you. I'm taking Western Michigan. Buffalo will be at Central Michigan. ESPN2, I'm taking Buffalo. And finally on Wednesday at 6 o'clock, Kent State will be at Bowling Green. CBS Sports Network, I'm taking Bowling Green. Thursday night, part of the group of five, part of the Power Five, or ladder, the upper echelon of the Power Upper Five, is the American. They're next on the list, you would think. They are also next on the list for picks. Tulsa will be at Memphis on the ESPN. I'm taking Memphis. And finally, ESPNU at 6:30 on Thursday. Georgia Southern will be at Louisiana. I'm taking Louisiana. Now we'll take a break to Friday, where we will see East Carolina at Cincinnati. ESPN2, I'm taking the Cincinnati Bearcats. 8:30 p.m. Power 5 football, real Power 5 football right here. Colorado at USC, Fox Sports 1. You got to go with Lincoln Riley. They're not going to lose this one to Colorado, right? Exactly. And finally, 9:30, Fresno State will be at the University of Las Vegas, CBS Sports Network. I'm taking Fresno State. That's it on that one. Now we look forward to the Saturday games. As you know, on Saturday games, you have your bread, your meat, and your bread. Bottom of the sandwich. The top meat, pretty interesting. The top bread, pretty interesting on this one for Saturday, including games at 11 a.m. kicking off with games like, ready? Rutgers will be at Michigan State, Big Ten Network. Take Michigan State. I'm going to take Michigan State, that is. Purdue will be at Illinois, ESPN2. I'll take Illinois in that one. Indiana will be at the State University with the Buckeyes in the Horseshoe. Also at the Horseshoe will be the big noon kickoff crew. That game is on National Fox, and I'm going to take that is the Ohio State University. Put the "the" in front of Ohio State. CBS Sports will have Missouri at Tennessee. I think Josh will bounce back with that one on CBS. ESPN will have LSU, division-leading LSU, will be at Arkansas. I'm taking LSU. Speaking of winners last week, what about Liberty? Will be at UConn. That's University of Connecticut. CBS Sports Network, I'll take Liberty. And Hugh Freeze in that one. Vanderbilt at Kentucky, SEC Network. Look for Mark Stoops to bounce back, and in that one I'll take Kentucky. ESPN3.com will have Virginia Tech at Duke. Not a basketball game, so it's a football game, but still, I'll take Duke over Virginia Tech, at least this year. And with the ACC Network, Pittsburgh will be at Virginia. I'm going to take Pitt. ESPN has SMU at Florida. I'm taking SMU. And finally, at the 11 a.m. clock, ABC will have Notre Dame and they will be at the Naval Academy at Navy. I'm taking Notre Dame. No 11:30. Jump straight to noon. Louisiana Monroe will be at Georgia State. ESPN Plus, I'll take Georgia State. And newcomer James Madison will be on the road at ODU. That's Old Dominion. ESPN Plus, I'll take James Madison. And that's the one at noon. The 1 o'clocker is ESPN Plus between Rice, and they will be at Western Kentucky. I'll take Western Kentucky in that one. No 1:30. 2 o'clock game. Temple at Houston. I hit that H. I hit that Houston pretty hard there, Mike. A little harder than usual. That one's going to be on ESPN Plus. I'll take Houston. And UMass will be at Arkansas State. ESPN 3. I'll take the Akron. I'll take Arkansas State in that one. Over UMass. 2:30. Whole docket here, guys. A whole docket of 2:30s. Alabama. A rebuild for Alabama. Oh, yeah. With only 2 conference losses, by the way. They'll be on the road at Ole Miss. I'm taking Alabama. The Grove will be rocking, but Alabama's Alabama, guys. They don't lose 2 straight very often. Big Ten Network, while you're watching that one, Northwestern will be at Minnesota. I'll take the Golden Gophers in that one. Sure. Fox Sports 1 will have Wisconsin as they are at Iowa. You don't even go out of... You know who I got in this one. If Wisconsin can score a field goal, they got this. I'll take Wisconsin. Pac-12 Network, Arizona State will be at Washington State. I'll take Washington State in this one. The Fox National game on this one, on this night. No more baseball, so it will be on Fox National. As Maryland will be at Penn State. I'll take Penn State in that one. ABC, Nebraska will be at Michigan. I'll take the big house. I'm taking Michigan in that one on ABC. ESPN will have Louisville, as Louisville will be at Clemson. Clemson trying to bounce back from their loss to Notre Dame, and they'll do that. They should be able to take care of Louisville pretty easily. ESPN 2 will have UCF at Tulane in the Green Wave in New Orleans. New Orleans. Give me the New Orleans Green Wave, guys. Oh, Tulane. ACC Network, Boston College will be at North Carolina State. I'll take NC State in that one, for sure. Miami of Florida will be at Georgia Tech. ESPN 3, I'll take Georgia Tech in that one. Appalachian State will be at Marshall. ESPN Plus, I'll take App State in that one. Army and Troy will be on the NFL Network. I'll take Troy. New Mexico will be at Air Force. Look out for the Air Force Academy on this one. This game will be on CBS Sports Network. ESPN 3 will also have Charlotte at Middle Tennessee. I'll take Middle Tennessee State in that one. The Blue Raiders, that is. ESPN Plus will have Louisiana Tech at UTSA. I'll take San Antonio in that one, ESPN Plus. Stadium Network, North Texas State will be at Birmingham of Alabama, UAB. I'll take North Texas and our buddy Seth Luttrell here in Oklahoma. Final in the 2:30 slot. That's it. That is the final game of the 2:30 slot. The 3 o'clock slate. Pretty interesting here, too. South Carolina will be at the University of Florida. CBS Sports Network. I'll take U of F. And Lamar will be at New Mexico State on the Flow Sports Network. I'm taking New Mexico State. 4 o'clock, Texas State will be at South Alabama. ESPN Plus at 4 o'clock. I'll take USA in that one. That's University of South Alabama, not USA like USA. That's South Alabama. 4 o'clock, and that one, no 5:30, no 5 or 5:30. 6, Georgia at Mississippi State. ESPN, I'm taking the Bulldogs. Which Bulldogs? The Georgia Bulldogs. Wyoming will also be at Colorado in this one. I'll take Wyoming in that one. For sure. Also, the Stadium Network will have Florida Atlantic at Florida International. I'm taking FAU in this one. And on National Fox, Washington will be at Oregon. I'm going to take the Quack Pack of the Ducks. 3 games in the 6:30 slot, including North Carolina, as they will be at Wake Forest, ESPN2. Mac Brown in North Carolina. Give me Mac Brown. Mac Brown. SEC Network, Texas A&M. They'll be at Auburn. SEC Network, give me Auburn and the interim Auburn coach there. And finally, 6:30, Southern Miss will be at Coastal Carolina, ESPNU. I'll take the Susies, Coastal Carolina. 7 o'clock, the Florida State Seminoles travel onto the road as they will play the Syracuse Orange on the ACT Network. I'll take Syracuse. From 7:30, 8 o'clock, Cal Berkeley will be at Oregon State. Pac-12 Network. I'll take the Beavers of Oregon State for sure. Take a little break from 8:30 to 9. We're at 9. You can catch Stanford. They will be at Utah for a Pac-12 After Dark game. Give me Utah, ESPN. Also, staying with the Pac-12 After Dark theme, Arizona will be at UCLA on National Fox. I'll take UCLA at 9:30. Also at 9:30, Boise State will be at Nevada on CBS Sports Network. I'll take Boise State. And finally, on Fox Sports 1, San Jose State will be at San Diego State. I'll take San Jose State, 9:30, Fox Sports 1. And then finally, 10:59, Spectrum Sports Network pay-per-view, Utah State will be at Hawaii. And you know what? I'm going to take Utah State. All right, guys, thanks for watching the picks this week. You guys know me. I'm Harry James. You can catch these picks and all my other picks on the YouTube. BowerSooner1982. Hit the subscribe and the follow button. Also, Facebook, Harry James Taylor, or on the Twitter handle, @HypeManHarry. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and have a great week of college football, everybody. Peace. I'm out of here.